Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
We're the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the known universe, and we are attempting to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has ever existed. And then we come together to talk about what we watched, and what we watched inspires the improv that we perform for you fine folks. And just like it says in the tin, it is a party. It is a fun, good time. Welcome. Please have a seat. But before you have a seat, we need to do a little something that we call Kame housekeeping to prepare all of you for the hilarity and delight ahead. You got to prepare for a party. Every party planner knows this. It's the first day of party planning school. That's what they teach you.
Is that a new anime you're thinking up? The anime party planning school?
Yeah, hold on. Let me laugh about that concept first. Then I'll explain it. It's a young 15-year-old boy who's super jacked. But all their life they want to be a party planner. But they don't come from a prestigious party planner family.
Of course.
And they almost don't get into this. The first couple episodes are them almost not getting into party planner school.
They forgot the cardinal rule. You never have a chocolate fountain at a wedding. That's how they almost failed the exam.
Yeah, it's messy.
They had to do a hot cheese swap.
But we're not here to talk about that anime. We're talking about different anime in this party that we are preparing for you. And the first part of Kame housekeeping is the UN-sanctioned, world-famous 1 minute roundup. Mabel, what's got you spooked? You could English, please. Come on.
Sorry. Did you not notice the snakes? The snakes. I hate the snakes.
I know we're in Snake Valley. It's smack dab in the middle. Largest per capita snakes in all the West. But there's a treasure out here. We got to get to it.
So, now that I can speak freely, I'm going to tell you.
Please do.
I got to tell you, we've been riding for years. I remember when you broke me. It was one of the highlights of my life. I said, I've got
our early courtship.
Our early courtship. You threw that itchy rope around my neck, and I hated it. Remember, I hated it, and
I remember looking at this horse like, this horse is the horse I'm supposed to break. I don't think so. We're too dissimilar.
Yeah. I looked at you and I said, ooh, cow chaps? Not my guy. No way.
We compromised. They're not white and black. I went with more of a brown undertone. They're still spotted though.
They're spotted, and we've moved through that, even down to your hat. I said, ooh, the brim on that hat is floppy. No way. No, not a chance.
Thank you for showing me how to starch my brim.
It's been a nice give and take all these years, and I'm starting to, I've helped you, stop a train. Mm-hmm. I've helped you, clear out some bandits. You've been putting me in harm's way in a bunch of different scenarios, but by the skin of our teeth and my expert timing, we've made it out alive.
I know exactly when to whistle.
To
be fair, to call you over.
And I'm the exact right distance away every time to make it just when you need me.
I turn around and you're there. And Seed. I think your name was actually Roach in that one. Now, if you're new, you might be wondering, Aaron, Vince, what was that all about? It was funny. I guffawed, but what does that have to do with anything? Look, the 1 minute roundup begins with us doing a Western-themed improv scene to loosen or tighten the improv muscles, whatever are required for the day. I think we needed a bit of a loosening, if I can add my expertise to that. But this gets us ready for the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that we've covered in Dragon Ball thus far. I'm talking about all of the episodes of Dragon Ball. I'm talking about 23 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. This is a lot of ground to cover in less than a minute, but we do this. So, as I said, if you're new, you don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes. You don't have to go back and watch all of Dragon Ball that we've watched. You can just hop right in with the latest episode and go from there. Vince, are you ready to provide this service to the people? I know I heard you sighing there. You're getting anxious.
I'm, they got me over here sweating. I'm sweating like Zion Williamson in that new 2K game. I'm dripping. I'm nervous.
Not in the good way dripping, right? That's a cool term.
No, I'm not in the good way dripping. No, I don't have the drip going. But my brow is dripping. Oh, it's hot, and I'm nervous. And here we go. I got to just push through. In 3, 2, 1. So the world of Dragon Ball. There's 7 magic Dragon Balls. You collect them all. You get to make a wish. The story starts off with Goku as a child. He meets Bulma. They go on an adventure. They stop Emperor Pilaf from taking over the world and using the Dragon Balls to, save humanity. Then they go through a bunch of different adventures. Goku, he learns, he grows, he meets a bunch of friends along the way. And saves the world a bunch of times. He fights in 3 Tenkaichi tournaments. He comes in second in 2, wins 1, defeating Piccolo Jr., who is the son of King Piccolo, who killed Krillin a long time ago. But they revived him with the Dragon Balls. Goku made an enemy into a friend in that way, or a rival, whatever. After that, 5 years pass. Goku has a son, a spaceman that ends up being his space brother, lands on Earth. They reveal that his son has some interesting power, but Goku dies fighting Raditz by the hands of Piccolo, who trains his son for a year while the other Saiyans have arrived. And then the Saiyans arrived, Piccolo and Nappa, and Yamcha's dead. Oh, God, I don't know what happened. I lost. I was looking at the counter and I was like, I got this. I could do it all. before I knew it, my numbers were red and time was up.
What a metaphor. that explanation of your roundup. But we have skipped a lot of DBZ specific, so I did appreciate you dipping into that.
I tried. I tried.
But we must get to the next part of Kame housekeeping, which is where we explain that Vince and we watched 2 different versions of Dragon Ball. I watched the English subtitled version, and Vince watches the English dubbed version. And we do this because that's what we did in the beginning. We didn't plan on it. We watched 2 different versions and we're like, hey, this is a pretty good idea. We should keep doing it because there are a lot of fun things to compare and contrast between the 2 different versions. And the first thing is usually the title. And Vince, you definitely have to keep with the tradition by going first because mine is a doozy.
Oh, I'm so glad to be the warm-up act for your title.
Yeah, do 5 minutes of title work real quick. Get them ready.
All right, here we go. Hey, anybody hear about this? Anybody see this in the news? These 2 Saiyans, they showed up on Earth and they're wreaking havoc. Metro West is gone. And luckily I don't have any cars parked over there. Anyway, here's the title for the newest episode of Dragon Ball Z, episode 24, The Power of Nappa. I'm sorry.
Why would you apologize for fun?
That was, I don't know why I would. You know what? You're right. I rescind that apology. Apology redacted.
Yeah. Just like you should intend all your puns. Never apologize.
That's a step too far, Aaron. That's a step too far.
That's my stance. I know it's controversial. I'm a pun-loving fool, but I'm also this title-loving fool because it is. Wow. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
The English subtitle title for Dragon Ball Z episode 24 is Farewell, Tensan. Chaozu's Suicide Strategy.
Oh my God.
What? No! What? Don't!
Oh, no.
I know I said I love this title, but I don't know why I said that. I hate this. Reading it again, I hate it so much.
Oh, God. That cut to the core of me.
Stop telling me who's gonna die, please.
That's the worst part. Mine sounds like it could have been an 80s rock song, And yours
The power of Nappa.
Exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Bald head, broad shoulders, the power of Nappa.
2 fingers, your home's a smolder. The power of Nappa.
Look, if Rush wants to call us up, we'll write this song for you guys.
I know you're limited knowledge in that field, and I respect that pull.
It's all I had.
That works.
I
would say
could
that works.
either pick from Rush or the Styx.
The Styx.
Yeah.
Look, it's like Facebook. It's sticks. It's cleaner that way.
My bad. Look, okay, hands up. I didn't mean it.
No, I apologize. You shouldn't. I never want to be that person like, you ever heard of this band? What's your problem? Like, I don't know. They're probably living a life. They're probably not in their room by themselves.
Yeah, they probably lost all their CDs.
Yeah. I still have some.
I still have my Jagged Edge CD.
Ooh,
getting that good R&B in my early teens.
But yeah, I will say that Power of Nappa is a better title, just for the fact that it doesn't do this. It doesn't break my heart.
Yeah, that your title hits an emotional chord that I wasn't braced for it, and now I'm just sad.
Yeah, I also didn't think this was happening so quickly.
Same here.
I thought these deaths were stretched out a little bit.
Yeah. I think for me, definitely that's a product of watching these on TV whenever I was, either on Toonami or whenever they were coming out. Those commercial breaks lasted a long time. Felt like days.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, and it's just, the memory of it. And everything has been so stretched out before this, all the training, all the Snake Way stuff. Man, they've really ramped things up, and it is, woo, you blink and you miss it.
For sure.
So we're at Kame House. Yamcha has died. Everyone's witnessed it. Puar passed out from grief, and Oolong is like cradling her, and there are no jokes to this. That's just sad.
There aren't any. It's just sad.
Get ready for the sad episode.
Yeah, in my episode, that was disturbing. Because Oolong says, he goes, another one down. I was like, oh my God.
I was gonna say Oolong is surprisingly what's the word?
Like compassionate?
Yes, Oolong is surprisingly sensitive and compassionate in this. Unlike Master Roshi, who does the thing that I probably would do, where he tries to make a little gag. He's like, the sofa is gonna be full at this rate, right? Anyone?
Oh no, I don't get that line.
No,
I don't. Roshi is very much consoling Bulma, saying like, look, and I'm always surprised by the fact that the characters in this world seem to forget that the Dragon Balls have the power to bring someone back. And as Roshi is consoling Bulma, she says this line, and I don't know if it's in yours, but she's crying, and she was like, I was going to marry Yamcha one of these days. She admits.
That is not in mine in any way, shape, nor form.
Wow. Look, I'm looking ahead, but these are specifics about this arc that I've forgotten. Like Bulma and Yamcha's relationship usually was a joke. It was just a throwaway, like, will they, won't they? Of course they won't. They're never gonna. Like, they never had. Like, in my mind, they never got to a point where this was something that Bulma would ever say. And maybe it's the grief talking, but I was taken aback. I was like, Bulma? Really? And then, of course, Roshi reminds her that the Dragon Balls can bring him back. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm fine.
I know ghosts work differently in here, in this world. But imagine, like, a dead ghost Yamcha being in the background.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, oh, wait, she was going to marry me? I got to get back to life. Why did I knew I was going to die. I thought it'd be cool.
He's talking to King Yemma.
Yeah. Hey, King Yemma, thanks for bringing out that TV that lets me watch my loved ones back on Earth. Now I definitely have to come back to life.
Well, that's not up to me, Yamcha. That might be up to your friends and whether or not they're actually going to bring you back.
Wait, what? Why wouldn't they? They brought back Krillin. They brought back Roshi. Well, they had that big-ass wish that brought back a lot of people. Why not me?
Well, I don't know. It was a little embarrassing how you went. Just a neutral third party in all of this, of course. But
as you saw me fight valiantly, yes, continue.
Well, I was gonna. You did fight well. But
thanks.
Your pride was your downfall. And as the great King Yemma, that makes me chuckle. Ha 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 ha. What do you say, Kame?
Why are you dragging? I don't know why you put me on this conference call, but anyway, Yamcha, Booby, I thought you trained. Every time I looked out the window, you were running around like a little scamp. I thought you were training.
Well, I was, Kami, when you were looking, and then when you weren't, I was on.
Oh no, Yamcha.
I was dating every time you looked away.
Wait, who were you dating? How'd you get down? I'd check every 5 minutes.
Oh, Kami, I can't help but overhear, but that is my fault. I made Yamcha a few dolls to keep him occupied and happy while training up here. He looked so sad.
Popo, describe these dolls. I need to know what kind of dolls they were.
Let me just
for reference.
I'll say
Yamcha, you can join in too.
One of them was a hubba hubba kind of doll. The other was a very curvy doll.
Yeah, BBW, that's the term.
He does not discriminate. He likes women of all shapes and sizes.
Look, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but we're all gods here, so I could say it.
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna fly past that, not address it. There was one that looked like Bulma. I still had a hair.
Oh, yes, he had a stray Bulma hair, and he said, Kame, please. Popo, please.
Yeah, I do get you too confused.
And I took it as such a great compliment that I was like, oh, he thinks I'm like Kame. Well, here we go. I'll do something Kame-like and make his world a little bit nicer.
But let me say about the Bulma doll, acted just like her. So, a lot of slack. When you saw me training and you saw me fighting someone, it was with Bulma.
She's very strong, Kame. Maybe we should have trained her to fight the Saiyans.
Hold on. Popo's showing me he's got some phone footage. I'm going through his TikTok. Well, yeah,
somebody
Bulma,
come get her.
Side note, Popo, maybe use less Old Town Road. That was last year's banger.
Popo loves that song.
How about Panini?
And scene.
So that's what could have happened.
That's what could have happened, including the TikTok references.
Popo's got that sick TikTok. You don't think he's like doing impressive physical challenges and feats of strength and flexibility Popo could perform?
No, I love the idea that Popo is doing like double backflip challenges, and
he's kicking water.
Yeah, he's kicking water bottles.
Yeah, so the caps, just the caps.
Yeah, but like all of them have the song, that Renegade song, Renegade.
See, there's something out of my wheelhouse.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think we can leave Kame House without mentioning that Roshi, when you think he's like being a good, father figure type to Bulma, he grabs that butt, rubs it down, and gets the smacking he deserves.
He does. Come
on, Roshi.
Can't be like turn part of me wanted wanted to try to justify it, but it's not. It's not. I quickly was like, well, he did snap her out of her mourning, but that's not how you do it.
No, that is never how you do it.
That's not how you do it. Don't ever do anything like that, Roshi.
Yeah, a funeral is not the place for it.
This is true.
But let's get back to that battle, because Krillin, super mad, super veiny, tells everyone to stand back. And he shoots a very slow-moving energy blast that then does the old switcheroo that we know Krillin can do. I believe this is the first instance of this, where he shoots a ray, it pulls a 90-degree turn up, but then it splits into multiple parts, which I forgot he could do.
Yeah, that was new in the Krillin arsenal. Effective.
And hits everyone. One Cyberman. I like that they show just him ducking into a cave to avoid the attack. No, what? I'm out of here.
Didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you escaped too?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to be in here.
This is kind of my hiding spot, so I'd appreciate it if you found another one. I called dibs.
Fine. I'm sure this attack isn't that powerful.
Ooh. I feel a little bad about that. All right. Well, if there are other Sablemen in here, I won't make them go outside. But I'm just going to hide out for a little bit. Check the old news feed. Scroll. Ooh, Goku's trending. People are saying Aang can beat Goku? Hold on, sorry. That wasn't my Saberman voice. Here we go. Okay. Goku's trending? Wait, they say Aang can beat Goku? I don't believe that. Better be angry on Twitter about this. Oh no, I'm devolving into the Emperor.
What a great attack, Krillin. Well done.
Now is my chance for unlimited power.
And see. Emperor Cyberman.
I don't know why I devolved into that. One, I think it's a little easier on the throat, for sure.
Hey, you got to do what's easy on the throat.
One Cyberman survives, pops out, tries to attack Gohan, and Piccolo. Oh, I don't know if you got this line of dialogue, but it was like action movie badassness to the extreme. Cyberman tries to attack Gohan. Piccolo just grabs him, stops him in his tracks. There's a pause on a close-up of Piccolo, and then very coolly, very quietly says, "Burn in hell."
Ooh! That's good.
Throws the Cyberman up in the air, and then uses an energy blast from his mouth to just blow up his ass.
Yeah, that was very cool, made less cool in mine, because I think he scolds Gohan.
Oh, he does afterwards.
Yeah.
Because he has to put the facade back up.
Yeah, in mine, after he grabs the Cyberman, he says to Gohan, don't let yourself be an easy target, and then throws him and does that.
What? No. That's weak.
It's very weak, but very dad-like.
You have to show a little bit of love. Like, Burn in Hell is like, that's personal, right? Mm-hmm. That shows you the love that Piccolo has for Gohan.
Oh yeah.
And then so like him not saying that in the English version definitely it diminishes that like sort of interplay in Piccolo. Cuz he's fighting it.
You're right. The Western version doesn't seem to have that that push pull that Piccolo's struggling with. It's just it feels like probably every instance where you get like a badass Piccolo line, I'm getting a dad Piccolo line like tie your shoes. Don't touch that.
Every store we go into, don't touch anything. to the point where because like my dad liked a lot of knick-knack shit, and so we'd go into like say a Hallmark or something. It was usually like a pop-up during Christmas time where like just garbage that can like you breathe on it and it falls apart. Mm-hmm, it's like don't touch anything. Because I was a grubby kid who wanted to I want to touch shit. I want to know. I'm learning about the world.
Learn through touch. Yes. Yeah.
To the point where to this day, if I go into some place that I feel like there's some very breakable items in it, hands behind the back.
I'll have to keep an eye out next time we hang out.
Yeah. Next time
we go to the Swarovski crystal store.
Yeah, next time we're looking for new Fabergé eggs. Just watch the back. But Piccolo, at the end, Piccolo does go back into it where it's like, don't get the wrong idea and think I would save you. I was just warming up.
Wow, even that's more badass than my line. Again, more patronly, right? That's paternalistic.
Yeah.
I saved you this time, but next time, Gohan, you gotta save yourself.
God helps those who helps themselves. And I guess technically I'm half God, part God. I don't know how this is. Kame, come down here. Help me figure this out.
Sorry, Kame is indisposed at the moment.
Popo, get off this telepathic line. Come on. What's he doing that's so important? The fate of the world is happening right now.
Popo, I just finished reading Sports Illustrated. What's going on?
Reading Sports Illustrated?
I do it for the articles.
Yeah, what article?
Well, this is the body edition.
Did they change it? Is it not swimsuit anymore?
Oh, I save the swimsuits for when nobody's around. But you know, the body edition came out. It's all the athletes and they're nude. Men, women, the body is incredible. Have you seen Victor Cruz without any pants on?
I haven't. I tried to get a subscription. It said I already had one.
Oh, we share an email account. I forgot.
Yeah, and an address. And a license. No, we definitely don't have our driver's license.
No, I'm too scared to go behind the wheel.
Hey, am I God? Am I part God? What's the deal with that?
You're technically, yes, you're part God, and
what?
You're part of a god. I'm part God. I'm all God. You're just part of a god. And you know who else is part God?
Oh, lay it on me.
Big
Yamcha?
Poppy's calves.
See, I was thinking you were going to do a different kind of callback. Let me, hold on. You're mentally showing the page to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Look.
Ooh, I gotta do those calf raises more.
I mean, how do you think he hits those homers over the green monster?
Wait, what do calves have to do with that?
Look. It's in the article.
I'm a Namekian. I don't know how human bodies work.
The baseball swing starts at the legs. It's amazing. Can you see why I wasn't paying attention to the fight?
Yeah. No, this is actually pretty interesting. And like when I'm about to fight, will you pay attention though?
Sure, of
course.
These
hold on. Here's who you can pay attention to. Me.
Gotcha.
Let me look. I'm looking Tien right in the eye. I think you're fine ignoring him. I'm looking Chaozu in the eye. Also think you're fine ignoring him.
Okay.
Looking Krillin in the eye.
Who?
That bald. Don't you know Krillin? That bald guy.
Yeah,
the other
Tien.
bald guy. The short bald guy.
Chaozu.
What? Hey, Cobb. You ever notice why all the Z fighters got to be bald?
You know, I had the same thing, and I said that to Popo, and he got all defensive.
I mean, we are also bald, but
antenna counts.
I know. I'm gonna have to start doing an antennae comb over.
Oh,
they're getting short. Yeah, they're getting short.
They're starting to get short. Oh, I forgot. I got the four Namekians.
Did you use the promo code?
Oh yes,
bang bang.
Promo code bang bang. You know what? You should use the promo code handbook.
I can't get it because you already got it.
Oh,
it's the same identity. Look, we're either combining or I'm killing you or something after all this.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, later. All right. Love you. Bye.
Oh, love you. Bye.
and see. Piccolo never becomes a Kame.
No.
He's like, no thanks. I saw what do that last guy. Aged him up real quick.
He had no wrinkles on that brain before he started.
Oh yeah. Smooth as eggs, that Kame, before he started the job.
His skin was Kelly green before.
The highest antennae. Whole, you could hang a towel on those antennae.
He was picking up serious on those things.
So, Nappa and Vegeta still alive. Nappa's like, please, Vegeta, let me have some fun. And he's allowed. And then he just charges up ki and causes some tremors. And like, his ki charging is so powerful that everyone freaks out.
I put it in my notes, like, one of the first instances of us seeing someone like charge their ki, like actually like sit there in a pose and charge their ki.
I think
Who else?
we got a little bit of it on the last Tenkaichi tournament, right? With Piccolo and Goku.
I guess you're right. Right.
Yeah. But the Earth definitely didn't split.
Yeah, the Earth wasn't quaking under the weight of all this energy.
Lightning didn't come down. He didn't become some sort of lightning rod that drew it in from like hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, and they didn't also have cause pieces of the Earth to rise. And I think this is probably the longest charge up sequence that we've encountered thus far. I was like, oh, he's still charging up. I had to like check myself. I'm like, oh yeah, he's still charging up. He's gaining ki. He's got lightning aura now.
Yeah, all the way through the commercial.
Hello? I hope this is recording. I had to do it in the back room where Kame couldn't hear me. That's right. It's your boy Popo here, and I've got I've got a new side hustle. I will make dolls upon your request. That's right. Popo knows what people like, and Popo's willing to give it to them. Popo wants his own Sports Illustrated subscription. Kame won't share his, so Popo decided to put his hands to good work. Popo knows that sometimes you might get lonely down there on Earth, and one of your desires is for comfort, companionship. Well, what you humans do down there is your own business, but Popo's willing to help you. All you have to do is send the dimensions required for your, I'll call them, dolls. Popo has dolls that are thin. Popo has dolls that are thick with 2 C's. Popo can create a doll that would that you could train with. In that way, Popo has dolls with long hair, short hair, chest parts that are muscular or round. Popo needs his own cash. Popo's tired of leaning on Kami's credit card.
Popo, are we starting Solar Opposites or not? Where are you?
Okay, Kami, it's time for us to watch the hit Hulu show Solar Opposites.
Middle ditch in the house, come on.
Popo has to go, but you can get a doll if you go to notkamisfriend.com and sign up. There, I can continue to make any doll you wish.
Well, while I wait for Popo, I'll just peruse the Sports Illustrated body issue again.
Oh, I envy that body issue. I want my own. Please, either go to the website I just said or call 1-800-PODOLLS DOE. I hope Kami didn't hear that. I spoke up a bit. I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Popo is not responsible for any legal ramifications of the doll he creates.
So just so everyone knows, Goku is still on Snake Way. He ruins someone's hard work by just blowing past their laundry on the line at the Snake Princess's castle. So he knows that he is halfway through Snake Way.
Oh, he's halfway
That earlier part with Krillin's attack, yeah, photosensitivity warning for sure.
Oh yeah, we should have said that.
Yeah, if that's skip that front bit.
If that is an issue for you, we're sorry that we're only mentioning it now.
We all know you watch along as you listen, you play and pause.
If someone out there is doing that, kudos.
Yeah, and
that's impressive.
Explain how.
Yeah, explain how it works.
As we said, Nappa's still charging. Chaozu tries to use some of his psychic abilities, I guess, to do something. It's never quite explained.
Right.
Only that Nappa pushes him back into a wall because Chaozu's doing something. Nappa doesn't like it. Nappa stops him.
Honestly, it didn't look like it was a threat to Nappa. I thought that Chaozu was making a shield because of all the debris that was flying at them. But yeah, it was confusing.
Chaozu's psychic powers. He has Pupokinesis.
Pupokinesis, check.
Mm-hmm. The ability to dye your pants.
Yep.
He can fly.
Mm-hmm.
He has voter fraud kinesis.
He's got ESP. I think he also can use the Dodon paw or ray, right?
I think so. Yeah, he's shot things out of his fingers before.
Right. So he's got fingy attacks.
I don't know what Chaozu was doing. Maybe Nappa was just like, glowing guy. Can't have that. Bloop.
Don't like the look of that.
I've been in enough fights to know if there's a guy glowing, I got to take him out first. You know how you take the healer out first?
Of course.
Yeah, me. Yeah, internal monologue me.
Yeah. I'm always here. Sometimes I'm just quiet. Anyway, you're doing great.
Hey, how am I doing? Oh, I am? Thank you.
I mean, you look dope.
You knew I was going to ask. I wasn't feeling so sure.
So you should be feeling yourself.
I mean, later in the pod. we all know what one of my 4 DVDs are. Sports Illustrated. The swimsuit issue behind the scenes.
Yeah, Big Poppy's in that one too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those my caspiration. Oh, are we in scene?
End scene. I couldn't stop laughing.
Several callbacks. Can you name them all?
Hope you're playing bingo, because it's got to be bingo at this point. Mm-hmm. We've done it all.
Now that the healer's gone, he goes to the next big threat, which I guess would be the tank. No,
Krillin?
Is Krillin the tank? I think Krillin is more of DPS.
Yeah. Krillin.
He's a glass
DPS.
cannon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tien or Piccolo would be tanks in this situation. Piccolo especially in this episode. Look, I could go through the entirety of Dragon Ball and say what role they fill in an RPG, but we got to talk about Nappa singling out Tien, and then, oh my God,
this is
I forgot
brutal.
about this.
I did. I also forgot about this. I was shocked and dismayed.
I mean, I'll just say it bluntly. Nappa punches Tien's forearm off clean, he's at a deli counter slicing up that bologna.
It's rough.
It's gruesome. It's Tien yelling out in pain.
There's lots of blood.
But punching it off.
Yeah.
Right?
The sequence is Nappa charging Tien and Tien going to block. And the first block turns his hand black.
Yeah,
and then the second attack from Nappa removes it completely.
Yeah, Tien gets that beat him up boss where his arm starts blinking red. Mm-hmm. And Nappa knew, all right, time for the finisher.
This is going to stagger him for sure.
It's at this time where I had this thought, which I kind of brought up in the beginning, where it's Z is definitely a raising of the stakes. And I know we talked about that before, but never before has any fight been a massacre like this. I want to say the closest thing was the first time that Goku fought King Piccolo.
Oh, right. Yep.
But even then it wasn't this.
And it wasn't this hopeless. I think that's the point that they're trying to make is despite all the training and all the confidence that the entire Z Fighter cast came into this with, they are nothing compared to Nappa, which is like
Yeah.
really terrifying. Like they let that sink in a bunch of different ways. But I don't want to get out of this sequence where Nappa removes Tien's hand without saying that Vegeta. God, look, they make Vegeta an asshole, and it's glorious because he says, "Oh, looks like he's been disarmed." Oh, that was fantastic.
Krillin tries to rescue Tien because he's about to be finished off. Nappa blasts Krillin away to stop him. For a moment, we think Chiaotzu's been killed, but nope,
Oh, no.
he's just been hiding. And then the moment that the title alluded to, Chiaotzu, hands and feet, clings onto Nappa's back. And where Nappa can't, like, it's too muscular, he can't reach his back.
Let this be a lesson to anybody who's going to the gym. Do not bulk up like this. It's bad.
There was a video running around where it was a very muscular man. Someone put a Post-it on his back, and he could not reach. He could not get the Post-it off of his back.
See?
So this is a believable strategy. It's been proven.
That's right. If you ever come up against someone who's super bulky,
Hide on their back.
hide on their back or put a Post-it note there to distract them while you run away.
That's a Post-it note that says, work on your flexibility more.
It's or could say big and stiff, and then everybody laughs at them when they walk by.
It's fun. It's funny looking, right? I know what's going to happen, but like it's kind of funny to see Chiaotzu just
Oh yeah,
on this big guy's back.
it's just a little comical. But what's not funny for sure is how Nappa decides to try to remove Chiaotzu from his back by just slamming his back into things. And at one point, Gohan is like, I can't keep looking. Piccolo notices this and says, "Don't look away, Gohan. Honor his bravery."
Oh, that makes Piccolo seem better.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what really happened.
Well, tell us what really happened.
All he said was, "Don't look away. This is what fighting is.
Okay.
This is what your dad loves so much." Yeah, it's Piccolo just like, nope, you gotta grow up.
Be a man. You gotta watch all your friends die out here. Be a man. Look, Yamcha's still dead over right there. Be a man.
Don't bother to help. Just watch.
And then maybe you'll eventually see the moon.
Never watched Milan, but we'll move past that.
That's a podcast.
Never watched Mulan with Aaron and Vince.
And Eddie Murphy. We got Eddie Murphy.
That's the big season finale get.
Oh, somebody else. Hey, Earwolf, we'll produce this one.
Yeah, we got it. We can do it remotely now. Don't worry. We know how that. We actually know how that works.
Oh, take that, Wolf Den.
Your company's going through growing pains.
Owning a business must be tough.
Yeah, you're doing the best you can to provide entertainment for free at a freemium price point through a freemium model.
Thank you for your service. Oh,
look, we know what's going to happen. Chiaotzu's going to blow. He's going to blow himself up to try and stop Nappa and save him. Can I give you some of Chiaotzu's last words?
Oh, okay.
That he psychically gives to Tien.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I enjoyed being together with you. Farewell, Tien. Please don't die. Farewell. Farewell.
Oh, stop.
Farewell.
Oh.
He kept saying sayonara.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that dialogue. He doesn't say farewell over and over again. But his speech is very similar to that. And through the ESP, Tien's like tried to say, you don't have to do this. And Chiaotzu says, if I could save you, it's worth dying for. It's so sad.
Those aren't. I know those sound like fake cries. They were semi-fake.
They were amplified for the audio medium, but I am.
Those are what tears sound like.
I am I'm still distraught, and
I am wiping my eye right now.
Yeah,
it is like
it's not fun.
No,
because he's smiling, and Chaozu's smiling throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, he's just taking hit after hit after hit after hit after hit against the mountain. But then, it's eventually he charges up enough.
Yeah, and boom, it's dark.
I only laugh. I laugh because one, it's very tense, and I'm trying to relieve tension. But also, I look at my notes. I'm like, oh yeah, Piccolo doesn't care, because of what he says.
What does Piccolo say?
So the first word I say in this quote is me adding to the intent of it. But after that, it's like word for word verbatim. Sick for a little squirt. That was nicely done.
Oh, Piccolo.
Oh, damn, Chaozu, that's pretty metal. It's metal as hell, bro. I wish Gohan would do something cool like that.
Chaozu, the most metal of all fish. Yeah, that I don't. Piccolo's a bit more surprised and proud, like a little proud. He's like surprised that Chaozu was able to pull that off and that it was like impressive. Oh, but then we had to talk about the very end of the episode.
Oh, I was gonna say Tien crying out in pain, having little flashbacks of a happy Chaozu.
Chaozu holding a little mask. Chaozu, looking like he's counting for the first time.
Yeah, just frolicking.
Oh. Insult to injury, of course. Brace yourselves, audience. Oh, as the explosion clears, you think that Chaozu will have done something to help everyone, but of course, Nappa is unscathed. Not a scratch on him.
Unscathed, unfazed, laughing about it. While Tien just cries. And I did forget about this. He's like, Chaozu had already been brought back by the Dragon Balls before. He can't be brought back again.
It's just hit after hit after hit emotionally.
It's like, that's right. During, the King Piccolo fight. But that's where it ends.
Yeah, and to bring it back to RPG parlance, that's why you don't put your mage up front.
Don't let him go. Yeah, don't let him Leroy Jenkins this.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sad. And Vegeta even says, he calls Nappa out for being careless, and I thought, this will at least do some damage. Not even a little bit. Vegeta, after the explosion, he's, Nappa, you were able to defend at the last minute. I was like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I'm scared I remember who dies, but I don't want to go through it again.
No.
But we have to.
Yep. This is the contract we signed.
There is a little bit of a silver lining at the end. It widens out to show like the Z fighters in a very large like fissure between them and the Saiyans. But they still show Yamcha's dead body just laying there.
Oh.
And I don't know what that just. I was like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
It does poke fun at Yamcha still.
Yeah, because it's definitely less dramatic with Yamcha in the background.
Yeah, even the announcer is like, with the Z fighters numbers dwindling. Like, I was like, oh, come on, Goku, where are you?
Vince, we have some mail. We have some reviews that I want to read because they're very good and well thought out.
Awesome.
Top of the list, I will, again, we've mentioned it on social. We mentioned it on the stream, but power listener Jeff, thank you so much for for programming the dice roller.
Oh my gosh,
the Dragon Ball
yes.
theme Fate dice roller. Mm-hmm. It is wow, 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 wow.
I have it saved on my phone.
To get to it, you just go to fate.khp.lol. I'll remember to include this in the show notes. But Jeff wrote about it. They said, I wanted to learn a thing, and I thought this thing would be a good thing to learn it with. I don't know the game you guys are playing, but I think I figured out this aspect. Use it, don't use it. It was fun to make, and boy, oh boy, was it fun to use.
It truly was. It was like the perfect topping to that entire experience for me, especially being it my first RPG or tabletop RPG, and I got to use a custom thing made just for us. That was so nice. It's so nice. Thank you, Jeff.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. Here are some reviews we got. This one is from Review Cultist. They write, parentheses, looks at episode 1. I really enjoyed thinking too hard about anime. Parentheses, also a great podcast, but have to wait for more episodes. Let's see what this related podcast is about. I recall liking Dragon Ball as a kid. 10 minutes into episode 1. Welp, I'm binging this entire podcast this week. Seriously, I don't think I have laughed so hard, so quick as I've been pulled back into the world of Dragon Ball. Listening to these two dudes banter and commentate on the cartoonish insanity and charm of one of my first anime experiences started off very strong, and I look forward to the journey ahead. My only wish to Shenron would be to have discovered this podcast sooner. And it's still better than Bulma's wish. Thank you, Review Cultist. We've been talking a bit on Twitter.
Yeah, Review Cultist is out there on Twitter. Very active.
Make it doing some fan art for us. Again, thank you very much for the review. Reviews are always appreciated. They always help with those standings. And another one. This one is from Giraffe Man, but call me Phil. And it's titled, Thank You for This. Phil writes, I started listening to your podcast about a week ago, and thus far, I am 90 episodes in.
What?
It's a pandemic. I have the time. As an NHP, a non-human person, trying to make it through everyday life in a society that, at best, shuns you, and at worst, ridicules you endlessly, can be emotionally draining. It is refreshing to have advocates like the two of you to spread the message that we're just like anyone else. Now I can hold my head 12 feet high. I've never been more proud to be a monster. Excuse my language. If I'm remembering correctly, this is Jeff from Mount Frypan. Correct? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you both of you for those very good reviews. Now on to some regular email. So Jake writes to us again. Jake, you're a power listener. I don't know if we said this last time. But Jake wrote to us the epic saga of Yajirobe earlier in the year.
Oh, yes. He's earned his status.
So out of curiosity, I was wondering if the different species of Sabermen from the games had any sort of origin. While I couldn't find anything on that, I did find a 2017 interview with Akira Toriyama where he mentioned that the Saiyans did not create the Sabermen. Instead, they took them from a planet they conquered. This is, of course, contradicting to Nappa's statement. And on an unrelated note, I'm sure I speak for all of your fans when I say thank you guys for being a constant source of laughter and entertainment in these crazy times. It can't be easy, but it is appreciated. As always, you guys rock and keep fighting. So, Jake, thank you for those kind words.
Yeah, Jake, thank you so much.
We appreciate that. We're glad we can provide some levity during life in general.
And thank you, thank everybody who continues to do the work that we refuse to do. I mean, it means a lot that you took the time to dig into this and find an article, and it's great.
So what are the repercussions here of Sabermen being from a different planet? Were they native to that planet?
Or that's a good question.
Because there are, I'll be blunt, there are very dark if this is the case, there are very dark connotations.
Oh, yeah. So dark, maybe after this episode we shouldn't dig too far into, but maybe their intended purpose on that other planet was similar to what they're using them for now, but instead of fighting, it was maybe agricultural based. That's my best case scenario. Is like the Cybermen were created on whatever planet they were on to help till the field organically. I don't know.
We should, yeah, maybe. I'm rolling around the possibilities in my head of what that could mean, and I honestly don't like any of them. They're all bad, and but that also changes my feelings about the Saberman. It's like these poor Sabermen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
bored to die.
Oh boy. Oh Lord.
That's good. Thank you for writing to us.
No, like.
Thank you for that info.
It's an important fact that we now have to carry with us.
Yeah, to our graves.
To our graves.
On my deathbed, I'll scream out, "The Sabermen!"
Remember
the Sabermen. That'll be in our. Look, we all know Vince and I. We're getting little graves next to each other.
Yep.
We're sharing a headstone because that's just economical.
Yeah, of course. Can't wait for everybody to read our blended will.
I mean, it all gets buried with us.
Yeah.
King's Tut style.
But we're going to lead them on a wild goose chase of some kind.
Each part of the will is in a different continent.
We've been dropping hints the entire time of the podcast.
Yeah. And finally, Master Researcher Nick writes to us with some KHP research entitled The Crane School of Memes. This week and last week, and perhaps next week, feature a lot of old school memes. We learn what Tien can see with his third eye.
Oh.
It's your 5 seconds of fame. Look, I can see their parachutes. They're okay.
All right. Thank you, Tien.
Thanks for that, Tien.
Nick continues. We also learn about Tien's physiology.
Tien, no! You just wait till it grows back.
Oh,
You won't be around that long.
oh no! Can he do that?
Until 2 to 3 weeks until it grows back. You please sit quietly.
I'll be in a dark place.
Chaozu, water me.
Chaozu, get the balm.
And we learn Chaozu's true plan for Nappa.
Tien, is my ESP working? I'm gonna take this big bully into another dimension.
Another dimension, yes.
Another dimension.
Mm-hmm. Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Okay. Keep fighting, Master Researcher Nick. Thank you for those 3 very good audio drops. Yeah, just wait until it grows back.
Just wait. Yeah, that one shocks
that's
and
my favorite.
It dismays me, but in a wonderful way.
Thank you again from the bottom of our hearts to everyone who writes to us and contacts us. We're so glad that you're enjoying the show, and thank you for reaching out to us. It's good to know that we're not alone in this, in what we're doing, and we really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Aaron said it. Aaron said it beautifully. We just appreciate it, and as always, your time is valuable, especially now. And thank you for spending it with us. It's so much fun. It really is. So you guys, everybody out there keeps us sane. We're glad that this is helping you as well. So no matter what. Or do we have more? We got more.
We gotta do all our stuff. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, what am I doing?
We got a call to action, baby.
Call to action. Here it comes.
Look, I love the fans, but business, man.
Oh, I forgot.
This train's got to keep moving.
That's right. Hey, here's your call to action. Get off your butts and rate, review, share, subscribe to Kame House Party. Go to kamehouseparty.com. That's our website. You can check out all of our archives. We're on every, podcast service. Get it where you can. Get it where you want to. Look, I'll take this one on again. It's gonna tear me apart, but I gotta get into my.
Will we? Wait. Hold on. I'm holding you back because we don't have to do. YouTube isn't gonna maybe not be as. It's still gonna be there.
It's still gonna be there.
But so everyone knows. And I don't know how Twitch. I don't know if a Twitch man can appear, but we'll see. But at the beginning of July, we're going to move our live streams to Twitch. We're going to do the same time. Maybe add more. We'll see.
Yeah.
But definitely the Thursday night stream at around 7:30 or 8 will continue. Just we're going to move the live stream over to Twitch instead of YouTube at the beginning of July. So if you want to get ready for that, all you have to do is go to twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Go ahead and follow so you'll get and hit the bell so you get notifications of when we do go live. Those streams will still go up on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it there if that's your thing too. But a little bit of an explanation is that we've really enjoyed doing the live streams lately, and we kind of want to see how far we can take it. So we're gonna go to the place where streaming video games is for.
Yeah.
And we talked about Mixer.
We did talk about Mixer.
We tried to write an email to Ninja. He did not respond.
He did not respond.
No.
Phil Spencer did, though. Phil Spencer wants us on Mixer.
Yeah, he's like, please, anyone.
Anything. I'll give you a Series X.
Which was tempting, but we're PlayStation men, so we said no thank you.
Yes, I want to touch the obelisk.
But we're moving to Twitch come July. We hope all of you will come follow us and join us there. But until then, again, all right, Vince, I'm letting you go.
All you got to do is, smash that bell on YouTube. Kame House Party on YouTube. Find us, and then like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Aaron, I'm glad we're moving to Twitch. I'm glad we're moving.
Yeah, I think only 2 more times we got to do that.
It's starting to take its toll.
Well, on Twitch, you just have to be like, oh, thanks for the follow username, and that's it.
What? That's all you have to do? You don't have to invoke the spirit of entrepreneurship in this digital age?
I think it's very mellow.
Oh, God, thank you.
As far as all that.
Tired of being so extreme.
But yeah, we hope you all come and join us over there.
As we've said before, thank you all for spending your time here with us right now. Makes a difference for us. We're glad that it's making a difference for you. Keep. Let's get to it, because no matter what battle you're fighting, if it's the power of Nappa, if anything that's out there, please remember that all you have to do is keep fighting. Oh, wow. I didn't know Dak Prescott was this thick.
Kame House Party.